Good evening and welcome to a new episode of the Lone Star Acoustic Series right here on Made in Texas Radio. Thank y'all for joining us on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and for you guys listening to this later, everywhere and anywhere you get your podcast, all the major outlets, you can find these unique, intimate conversations with singers and songwriters impacting the Texas music scene. My guest this evening, she and I have both actually hung out with John Legend before. I know, believe it or not, it's a true thing. She also just recently sang the national anthem for the Texas Rangers in Arlington. It was just last month. She is expected, you're nominated or in the process of being nominated for the next Texas Country Music Association award show headed our way in November. Welcome in, Bailey Rae.
Thank you. I appreciate
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. That was a mouthful. I'm sitting here just listening.
I talk too much. I do. And that's
I love
okay.
it. No, that's awesome.
So let's start this evening talking with you about, you just got off a post-concert thing with Lainey Wilson. How was that?
Yeah. So I'm very excited. I just announced it a couple weeks ago. This is going to be in July.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yes,
I read that
coming
wrong.
up.
Okay.
It's coming up. So it'll be July 1st and 2nd, and will be the after party for Lainey Wilson, which is super cool. But it'll be at Gillies at Choctaw Casino in Durant. So we'll just be the after party. So everyone gets done at the concert, and then they all go to Gillies after to celebrate the concert.
Sure.
And so we'll be there. Me and my band.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, how did that happen?
Nights. I actually have a booking agent. And one of my booking agents does Gillies at Choctaw, and he got me that spot, and I was super excited. It's going to be really cool.
Awesome.
It's going to be super cool.
I'll be honest with you. We had your friend Billy Joe in here recently, and she talked about, and she just did one of the same kind of things. Did she give you any tips for that?
She's actually the night before me.
Oh, is she? Okay, okay. I got my dates all wrong.
She's the night before me. I think it's the night before. It's the Friday before. We're Saturday, Sunday, and she's Friday night. So
should folks expect to see the two of you sharing the stage at some point or back and forth?
I hope we do a lot of song swaps.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna miss each other. I have a gig Friday night, and I think she has a gig Saturday night, and so we're literally probably gonna pass each other on the interstate or something.
Hi, how are you? Bye. I gotta go.
We'll probably just pass each other, give each other a little wave.
Now, you recently also opened for Jake Worthington.
I did.
Here just a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to talk
did.
just for a second about, he had a new album come out here recently. What was your experience with him?
So I've actually gotten to open for Jake a couple of times, and he actually came in passing to one of my shows at Copeland Dance Hall. Okay. And so that's how we kind of got reconnected again. Unfortunately, he got sick and wasn't able to perform that night a couple of months ago. But he had one of his band members, Jake Boyd, and he is awesome. And so he filled in for Jake that night, and it was a really good time. I still enjoyed meeting the band, and I've talked to Jake a couple of times since then, and they're just good people. His album is incredible. If you've listened to every single song, I've listened to it about 100 times. But they're just good people to know, and they're just amazing people. And that album is just insane. So,
are you finding networking easy with all these shows that you're doing with all these people?
Absolutely.
Is it coming very natural for you?
I think the thing that's really fun to see is how many connections you can make whenever you do like the dance hall circuit. So like we did Copeland, we've done Schrader before it closed, and we've done a couple others here and there in Texas, and just being able to meet these people and have those connections is really, really special. And I call myself a dance hall darling because I love honky tonks. I love dance halls, and I'll probably die in a dance hall.
Well, it's funny you say that because that segues to my next question, because you're also, according to your website, now correct me if I'm wrong, an accomplished clogger?
Oh my Lord. I sure am. I sure am. This gets brought up in some interviews, and it just cracks me up. So I was a competitive clogger for 11 years. I started when I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
And that's where I found my love for the stage.
Huh.
Are you aware of like what clogging is?
Oh no, no. Yeah, my mother-in-law does it. We've seen her perform
good.
in East Texas all the time, and she's been doing it for I don't know 10 years at this point.
Clogging has a weird like reputation because they're like, oh, it's like the big clunky wooden clogs, and I'm like,
that's old school. That's old. Yeah.
That's not what that is. It's basically tap, but it's just got two taps together, and it makes like a little click sound. But I enjoyed my time being a clogger. I went to Worlds. I went to New Jersey and performed at the
all
competition
over the place,
out there, and it was so much fun. But I had to give it up to be able to do this, and so.
Perfect transition. I was going to ask, following that, how did you decide to pick up a guitar and continue being on stage?
So
what was it?
The two kind of overlap just a little bit. Like I said,
you were clogging and guitarring,
yes,
and playing and singing
all at the same time.
Okay, that's terrifying.
On stage,
I'm terrified.
All three at the same time. But my experiences kind of overlapped. But I was, like I said, a competitive clogger. Learned that I loved the stage. And then about 7 years old, I picked up a microphone for the first time. My mom made me sing in church, and I was very reluctant, and I was like, Mom, this is not really cool. I'm not really cool with this. But that's where I picked up a microphone for the first time, and I got vocal lessons, and I picked up the guitar. And I teach at the same vocal studio now, which we can come back to, but we can come back to that. But I picked up the guitar, and I just kind of fell in love with it. I kind of fell in love with it all. And so I kind of had to give up one or the other, and so clogging had to go. And so I started, doing gigs and events around Oklahoma and Texas and Arkansas. But it kind of just, clogging definitely gave me the confidence to get on stage. And so that gave me a good push. And then my mama was like, you're gonna take this dang microphone and you're gonna do what you can. And I was like, all right, fine. And I remember going down the road and her having me pick out harmony. And she was like, okay, that was good. Now try it again, and I want you to sing harmony. And so I had harmony, I guess not really training, but I learned how to pick up harmony, and music has just been a really big part of my life for a long time.
So you and I were kind of talking your bio online and some of the classes you have taken, which is where I want to kind of take this conversation about your music career right now and releasing music and the things that you've studied and learned along those same lines of just, I mean, I guess naturally learning in the car while y'all are driving and harmonizing like your mom's teaching. Yeah. But when it comes to the stuff that you've learned recently in going to school, how is that impacting what you're doing in the recording studio?
It's definitely, so I took, like I said earlier, I took audio engineering 1 and 2, and I did all these classes, and I had never been trained professionally about anything. Like never been technically trained. Those classes helped me a lot kind of realize everything going on behind the scenes, because for it's a lot. Yeah, it's super overwhelming. But for a long time, I was just like, okay, I'm going to get in here, I'm going to sing this dang song, and that's going to be it for me. I'm going to head on out. And that was me for a long time. And I kind of just sat back and I was like, there's so much that I need to be learning right now. So those classes really helped. It's helped me in the studio from, the time that I've been taking classes hasn't been very long, but I've enjoyed my time and everything. I was just trying to soak it all in, soak up every bit of information that I could, to eventually be able to say, hey, I kind of know about this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's definitely been helpful in the studio. It's also been helpful. Like I said, I have a day job. I teach vocal lessons and guitar lessons, and so I was soaking up every single bit of information to also pass on to these kids that are taking vocal lessons and guitar and ukulele and stuff like that. So I was soaking up every single bit of information that I possibly could.
When it comes to that little bit of technical knowledge, how frustrating is it dealing with some of these sound guys who are just, relying on the iPads to do everything for them?
Well, I can't say much because I'm still learning, and I'm still kind of figuring out, still soaking it all in. So I can't say much, but usually we get good sound guys, and I'm like, I trust you. Oh, okay. I trust you.
Okay. There is a lot to take in. You were very busy just all the time. Yeah. I between your full-time gig, these live shows, driving to and from Houston, from Oklahoma. I mean, what do you have any downtime, or is this when you're traveling your downtime?
when I'm traveling is definitely my downtime.
Okay.
So I have, like I said, a job from Monday to Wednesday, and then Thursdays. Sometime I'll usually have a gig on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So I'll leave on Thursdays and I'll come back on Sunday. And usually Sundays are my time to rest too. I get to go to church and I get to take a breath and kind of unpack and repack, and I never really unpack my suitcase. It just gets more shoved in there, and I'm like, I think that was from 2 weeks ago, but we're just going to leave it in there, and I'm just going to trust that it's clean.
It's a matter of, okay, I wore this, that goes in there, from the dryer, that goes in there, let's go.
Yep.
Right out the door.
Exactly. I never unpack anymore.
Bailey Rae is my guest. This is the Lone Star Acoustic Series right here on Made in Texas Radio. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure you like and share this video to help spread her and let people know about some good country music being made and impacting the Texas music scene. Though you are from Oklahoma, that's okay.
I know you're gonna have to forgive me for that.
It's fine. If I hadn't already known it, you wouldn't be here. So, I mean, it's not, I say it like it's a, surprise. It's not. It's absolutely not.
I always say that I'm pretty much a Texan now. I was born in Texas, but I grew up in Oklahoma.
Oh, sure.
But I'm so close to the border that I'm pretty much Texan.
Yeah.
I can throw a rock to the border.
Well, and you have your reputation precedes you. You know, people talking at the T3R. I know you were running around there, having a lot of fun.
I was running around like a mad woman.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think I shook your hand and that was about it. Hi, how are you? Bye. You know,
they're just, when you get around if you go to those events, and same for the Texas Country Music Association Awards in November, it's just like a family reunion, and you see so many people, and you're like, oh, hey, how you doing? And you're running every which way, and I always feel so bad. I'm like, I hope I talked to everybody that I was supposed to and saw everybody and shook their hands. So it's always a fun time. It's a good family reunion.
We talked a little bit about, your goings and just always and your job and your full-time stuff and all this and that. And what is your favorite thing to do on your day off? Like, what is for guys, for me, it's like fishing or hunting or something like that. Do you do anything like that? Is there anything you really look forward to?
Mine is fishing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure is. We have a couple ponds on our neighbor's property. My parents have about 20 acres, and so the neighbors, I call them the neighbors, but they're like 5 miles down that way. But
those are good neighbors.
I know.
Those are the best
kind of
neighbors. Yeah.
But I fish their ponds. And I just have a good time. It's something to look forward to on your Sunday afternoon when you're not doing anything. And I do write when I have downtime too.
Okay.
I kind of have to. When you get a second to sit down and just relax for a second, you're like, oh, this would probably be a good time to be writing.
Where along those lines, where are you finding your inspiration?
That's a good question. I don't know.
See, I thought it was one of those like regular standard kind of questions, but you like it. Let's go with it.
But it's just, and it's never the same for me. Sometimes it'll be something that someone says or something that I just thought of, or like for me, sometimes it'll be like, oh, I'm really hurting about this right now, or this is making me super happy. Let me go write a song about it. And a lot of it actually comes to just talking to people and hearing some of the things that they say. And I'm like, I'm probably going to use that in a song later, just so you know.
So for those of you who know Bailey Rae, I'll make sure and listen to her music. You could be due royalties.
You could, possibly. But will it happen? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but I have fun with that, and I do a lot of co-writes. I do a lot of co-writing, and I have to make time in my week for that kind of stuff. And writing is something that didn't really come easy for me at first. I was really, really young when I started to start writing. I didn't really have those kind of life experiences yet to be able to pull like my emotions out and just be able to put it all down on paper. I didn't have any of those life experiences yet, but now that I've gotten a little bit older, it comes with time, I guess.
That's too funny to me. I like you're talking about being older. But
I know. I'm 75
talked about
years
how
old.
old you are.
I'm 75, guys. I've been through a lot.
Speaking of being through a lot, I mentioned it before. You've been to the Houston area a couple of times over the last few weeks. How is the humidity treating you?
It's
okay. You can
I want to
be.
I want to be nice.
No,
I'm trying to be. Give me a second. I'm trying to be nice. No, I'm just playing. But it's it's torture. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even do my hair when I come down here anymore because I know it's no point. There's no point. It's just gonna be a frizzy mess by the time I get done. But I actually enjoy my time in Houston. I've spent the last 2 weeks here, like we talked about, and I stayed in the Conroe area. I'm trying to navigate kind of where everything is because I was in the Woodlands, and then I was in Conroe, and then I was like, okay, That's
not even Houston yet.
I was like, I don't even know where I'm at in Houston. So I was like, oh, well.
Well, and you got to love that connection from the Woodlands down to, well, there's actually a town in between called Spring, and then Houston.
I think we stayed in Spring.
But it's all connected. It's all connected now at this point.
And it's just all one big hunk of, okay. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
We have a saying around here: Houston is an hour away from Houston.
Yeah, I asked my mom. I was like, I'm in Conroe. I wonder how far I am from Houston, and she was like, you've got a ways. And then is that just because of traffic, or is it just because?
Little of column A, little of column B. Okay. 45 is and has been for 20 years just a nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody, the draw for people to move out to the Woodlands has been very big because of the more open spaces and green spots like that. So,
which I love the Woodlands. That's where I was at. Do-si-do.
Yeah.
The Big Barn was last week, and I love that place so much. But I really, really like that area. But I don't know if I'll ever move down to Houston. Maybe one of these days.
Yeah. Well,
maybe one of these days.
You'll say, if you come down here in August, at the end of August, you'll be like, no way.
No way.
Nope.
Oh, that's funny.
So what goals, before we transition everything and she performs for you guys this evening, what are your goals for the rest of this year? What benchmarks are you looking forward to?
Well, there's a couple bucket list venues that I'm trying to play this year, and I already have one of them down. I'm not going to say which one it is, but I'm super excited to be. A lot of them are in Texas. Oklahoma venues, there's a few, but there's just not a live music scene like there is in Texas, and so that's why I am down here as much as I am. But there's a couple bucket list venues that I want to play in Texas this year, and I think just one of my goals this year is just keep releasing music. I'm super excited to get back into the studio. We'll probably be in the next month or so.
Where are you going?
I think Rosewood Studios in Tyler.
Okay.
I'm hoping it'll all work out, but I'm super excited. I've heard the music come out of there for years, and it's just absolutely incredible. So I'm hoping to make that relationship, and hopefully it'll be a long-lasting friendship. But, I mean, the music there is just absolutely insane. So
they do good work.
They really, really good work. So I'm hoping there, and then I've got about 5 or 6 singles that I'm looking to, and maybe a small EP, but just trying to get a strategic plan of how I want to do it all, and it's going to be a really exciting year. I'm excited.
Well, those really commercial music classes have really got to be helping when it comes to planning stuff out, right?
Yes, you would think, but
I do.
I took a semester off, and so it's all kind of just back in my mind somewhere. I got to go dig it out. I lose knowledge pretty dang easy. I'm from Southeast Oklahoma. I have a Oklahoma public school education, so you're gonna have to take it slow. Take it a little bit slow.
So speaking of that, a couple of questions from Oklahoma people that I know. Do you know Toby Keith?
Do I know Toby Keith?
I figure everybody in Oklahoma knows Toby Keith.
I don't know him personally. Okay. I've heard of his music.
Maybe a time or two, once or twice.
Maybe a time or two, yeah.
What about Rodney Carrington?
Yes. I don't know Rodney Carrington, but again, I know his music.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about, I am told, and I have to ask you this question, who is your best friend?
Was this sent by Billy Joe?
What?
Was this a question sent by Billy Joe? Don't lie to me right now.
It's right here on the paper.
Don't lie to me right now.
I would not lie to you. I don't know you that well.
My best friend in country music is Miss Billy Joe Jones.
Why did you add in country music?
Because she always does that to me too. She does that to me too. She'll say, "This is my best friend in country music." I'm like, "I'm just not your best friend in general? How rude of you." So now I put that in front of there. And if that question was from Billy Joe, you can tell her that I passed the test.
Tell her she's watching right now.
I passed the test, Billy Joe.
I was working this morning, and lo and behold, 8 o'clock in the morning, she sent me a text message about you coming in. She was excited for me to have you in, and so we were going to get along great, which I think we absolutely have.
Yes, absolutely.
So, you prefer Billy over Justin? It's hard to beat Justin.
Yeah, I'm a Billy Joe kind of girl. You know what I mean? I love Justin to death, love him, but I'm a Billy Joe kind of girl, and he's probably going to kill me next time I see him for saying this.
Yeah, but I hope you guys see each other very, very soon.
Yes.
And Billy Joe, you're absolutely right. She's tremendously delightful. So we are going to transition things right now, set up the stage for you guys watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitter. For you guys listening on the TuneIn Everything Music app, give us just a second. She's going to perform some music for you guys this evening. This is the Lone Star Acoustic Series right here on Made in Texas Radio.
Alrighty, y'all. This is it's called Oklahoma Girl. It's my latest release, and it goes like this. I got a 55 Chevy heading south on 69. Red River's up ahead, and my hometown is way behind. I got the radio up and the top rolled down, just enough gas to make D-Town. I'm an Oklahoma girl in a Texas boy state of mind. I'll be doing 85 when I cross that old state line. I got my foot on the floor and I listen to the horses whine. If old Barney Fife got a ticket in mind, better start riding or leave him behind. I'm an Oklahoma girl in a Texas boy state of mind. Something about the boy just makes me weak in the knees, and it's hard to remember all the things that my mama taught me. When he wraps his arms around me, everybody plus mama will see why I'm an Oklahoma girl in a Texas boy state of mind. Well, I just rolled past that Dallas city limit sign. Just a few more miles and I'll be with that baby of mine. My hands start sweating, my heart starts pumping. Can't sit still, I feel like jumping. I'm an Oklahoma girl in a Texas boy state of mind. Something about the boy just makes me weak in the knees, and it's hard to remember all the things that my mama taught me. When he wraps his arms around me, everybody plus mama will see why I'm an Oklahoma girl in a Texas boy state of mind. When he wraps his arms around me, everybody plus mama will see why I'm an Oklahoma girl in a Texas boy state of mind. It's called Oklahoma Girl. This next one I'm going to do is very special to me. It's called Never Been This Lonely, and it was my very first release in 2020. But it goes like this. Sunrise this morning caught me lying in our bed alone. And it kept running through my mind of all the nights you never came home. Your heart fell good morning like shadows in the dark just disappeared. Oh, I've never been this lonely except when you were here. Put away all our pictures, the ones from days gone by. Even though my heart is broken, still can't find the tears to cry. The one thing I'm learning that's helped me overcome my fears is I've never been this lonely except when you were here. Yes, my heart, it should be broken and shattered in two. But it's hard to shed a tear for someone like you. Someday I may miss you, but for now it's quite clear I've never been this lonely, except when you were here. Yes, my heart, it should be broken, oh, and shattered in two. But it's hard to shed a tear for someone like you. Someday I may miss you, but for now it's quite clear I've never been this lonely, except when you were here. I've never been this lonely, except when you were here. Well, that one was called Never Been This Lonely. This one is called Gypsy Cowboy. This is one of my favorites to release. I grew up in a rodeo family, and my dad was a saddle bronc rider, and I grew up around a lot of cool cowboys. And I always dreamed that my cowboy was just going to sweep me off my feet. And I'm still waiting for that. Waiting for a cowboy's like waiting for paint to dry or something like that. But this one's called Gypsy Cowboy. It goes like this. Like a cowboy loves a range, wide open fields, simple things, quiet spaces where tall grass blows. There's no roads where he roams. I wish I could be like that, wild and free. Hey, gypsy cowboy, come and find me, where I could put these fences behind me. Hey, gypsy cowboy, life's got me down. Wanna wake up every day in a new town. Different sunrise, same old sky, nothing but you by my side. Oh, I'm ready to ride, gypsy cowboy, come and find me. There's too much light here, I miss the stars. I can't see them from my backyard. The pace is faster, let's take it slow, where there's concrete and nothing grows. Oh, I'd rather be somewhere wild and free. Hey, gypsy cowboy, come and find me, so I could put these fences behind me. Hey, gypsy cowboy, life's got me down. Wanna wake up every day in a new town. Different sunrise, same old sky, nothing but you by my side. Oh, I'm ready to ride, gypsy cowboy. Gonna leave it all behind, new horizons we will find. Oh, just be mine. Hey, gypsy cowboy, come and find me, where I could put these fences behind me. Hey, gypsy cowboy, life's got me down. up every day in a new town. Different sunrise, same old sky, nothing but you by my side. Oh, I'm ready to ride, gypsy cowboy. Come and find me, gypsy cowboy, wild and free. That was Gypsy Cowboy. Once again, my name is Bailey Rae. Thank y'all so much.
That's what we're going to do. Absolutely, that's what we're going to do.
Do I need to squat too?
No,
Okay.
absolutely.
No?
Why would you do that?
Just to, no? Okay.
No. Thank you to Bailey Rae for dropping by. This wraps up the Lone Star Acoustic Series right here on Made in Texas Radio. Such a talented young lady, and thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It's been so much fun.
This has been a lot of fun.
Billy Joe, you were absolutely right. Y'all have a great evening. If you missed any of this, it is available wherever you get your podcasts, all the major outlets. Be sure you like and share it and help support this young lady trying to get it done, making music. This is Made in Texas. Good night.